So maybe I start with thinking about what type of innovation we foster here at the Wyss, right? So, you can always think about the foundational innovation. So that's the kind of innovation that happens in an academic lab, foundational in the sense that you do something really, really new that nobody has done before, an entirely new technology platform, a new way of looking at things. So that's foundational innovation that we foster by giving our academic labs funds. And they don't have to write an RFP for that. They don't have to have half of that research already done before they get those funds. They can take some funds and do whatever they want with it. And I think that creates this free spirit of innovation and without any guardrails that might restrict it. So that's one type of innovation. When I think about a second type of innovation, that's kind of the use case innovation, right? So, or the method of use, an IP lawyer would say. And so now somebody like our business development team comes in and they look at, and our staff, actually industry experienced staff, they look at the technology they see or problems that they see in the world or that problems that the Boston ecosystem tells us about and start to match up the dots. There might be an interesting innovation in one lab that could go towards one of those use cases. There might be 2 or 3 innovations within the collaborative labs we have. And once you connect the dots, you have a really interesting use case and you can drive it towards it. So that's my second type of innovation. And we foster that through our staff and through our business development team. And then I personally come out of manufacturing, right? So I've done CMC at the companies I've been at. And a lot of times where the innovation lies in product development and process development is actually in simplification, right? And an elegant solution that is simple, that you can make robust, that you can maybe miniaturize, or that you can transfer from one organization to another organization, no matter what country that organization sits in. And that simplicity or that invention of process and simplicity, to me, is a whole nother type of innovation. You find it less in publications, you will find it less in patents, because a lot of times that is know-how that you actually don't want to share, and it's relatively closely kept. But a lot of that innovation happens, and a lot of times it's the industry experienced staff that can do that because they have seen it before, and they have seen it happening, and they understand the elegance of simplicity and robustness. So to me, that is this product development innovation that we also foster very strongly here. And then I would even add a 4th type of innovation that we foster here, and that is the organizational innovation. So at the Wyss, I would argue that our model is a whole level of innovation, the way we work and the way that is fluid from day to day and might change every day. I think there's a level of innovation in there. And for our entrepreneurs, I think we encourage them to think very innovatively about the companies they want to build. Sometimes we are coming with a very broad technology platform that can have many, many applications, maybe in healthcare, maybe in sustainability, maybe in a consumer product that could change people's lives. And sometimes it's really hard to figure out what the organization should look like that can advance that platform and at the same time, materialize all these possible and super interesting products. And so even there, I think there has to go a lot of organizational innovation into the business plan. And so all 4 of these are things that we foster and try to support either through some financial support or infrastructure or just space to practice it, through a community where you can vet ideas, through an ecosystem that we reach out to external to the Wyss. So all these 4 types of innovations we foster. And I think that makes the Wyss such a special place.